Have you ever been on a long flight and thought, is this it? Is this my life now? Just me, this tiny seat, and a guy snoring next to me for the next 14 hours? It's the worst, right? You're cramped, you're bored, the air is dry, and you're pretty sure you just saw a gremlin on the wing. Well, fear not, my globetrotting friends. Before we get into the good stuff, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Seriously, just a quick click. It helps a ton, and I promise it's easier than trying to open one of those tiny airplane butter packets. Today, I'm going to change your travel life forever. We're diving into 22, count 'em, 22. Quick professional honestly, game-changing tips to make your next long-haul flight feel less like a cattle car and more like a slightly more comfortable cattle car. But hey, it's an improvement. Hacks the pros use the frequent flyers swear by, and the ones that will have you stepping off the plane feeling refreshed and ready to go. Not like you just wrestled a bear in a phone booth. So, get your notebooks ready or just, save the video. And listen up, because we've sprinkled some fun sound effects throughout the video, see? Like that one. It's going to be a fun ride, I promise. We're going to turn that dreaded economy experience into something you can actually survive and maybe even enjoy. Let's get this show on the road. Or, in the air. Let's do it. Alright, tip number 1, and this is a big one. Choose your seat wisely. I know. Sometimes you get what you get. But if you have a choice, this is your first line of defense. Think about it. Are you a window person? Or an aisle person? Window. Great for leaning against the wall to sleep. Window. Great for Instagram-worthy cloud pics. But you're trapped. You have to climb over people to use the bathroom. Aisle. Freedom. You can get up, you can stretch your legs, you can make a quick escape whenever you need. Downside, you might get bumped by the drink cart, or your neighbor keeps asking you to move. My advice? Use SeatGuru. Plug in your flight number. See a map of the plane. It highlights the best and worst seats. It warns about seats that don't recline. It warns about seats too close to lavatories. It's like having a secret agent on the inside. Don't leave your comfort to chance. Tip number 2 is all about fashion, people. Runway to the gate fashion. Dress comfortably. I cannot stress this enough. 12-hour flight, new skinny jeans. Or that stylish but incredibly tight shirt. Think loose. Think breathable. Think layers. Joggers. Stretchy pants. Soft t-shirt. Cozy hoodie or zip-up sweater. Feel like pajamas, but look put together. Layers are the secret weapon. Planes have wild temperature mood swings. Sweating during boarding. Suddenly a polar vortex. Too hot? Take off the hoodie. Too cold? Put it on. Maybe use it as a pillow. Comfort is king or queen at 35,000 feet. Leave restrictive clothing in your checked bag. Embrace the cozy life. Okay, let's talk about the unsung hero of long-haul travel, the neck pillow. This is tip number 3, and it's non-negotiable. You might think you look a little silly walking through the airport with a giant U-shaped cushion around your neck, but trust me, you'll be the one laughing when you're sleeping soundly, while everyone else is doing that dreaded head-bobbing thing. We've all been there. Waking up with a crick in your neck that lasts for the first 3 days of your vacation. Don't just grab the cheapest one you can find at the airport gift shop. Invest in a good quality neck pillow. Memory foam. Inflatable. Saves space. Full chin support, so your head doesn't fall forward. Find the one that works for you. Provides proper support, prevents neck pain, improves your chances of getting some real, actual sleep on the plane. It's a small investment for a massive return in comfort. Your neck will thank you, I promise. Tip number 4 is simple, but so important. Stay hydrated. The air inside an airplane cabin is ridiculously dry. It's actually drier than the Sahara Desert. No joke. That dry air sucks the moisture right out of you. It can lead to headaches, fatigue, feeling generally blah. Those tiny cups of water the flight attendants hand out every few hours, they're not going to cut it. You need to be proactive. Pro move. Bring your own empty refillable water bottle through security. At the gate, fill it up at a water fountain. Now you've got a personal hydration station for the flight. Sip whenever you want. No button pressing. Drink regularly throughout the flight. It helps you feel more energized. Helps combat jet lag. Keeps your skin from feeling like parchment. Drink up! Coming in at number 5. Pack your own healthy snacks. Let's be real, airplane food has a reputation. Sometimes it's surprisingly okay, but other times it's a mystery meal that you're not quite brave enough to investigate. Tip number 6 is all about getting your body moving. Sitting in the same position for that long is terrible for your body. Tip number 7. Use noise-canceling headphones. These things are not just a gadget, they are a sanity-saving device. Tip number 8. Download your entertainment before you leave the house. Tip number 9 is to bring a sleep mask and earplugs. This is your basic analog but incredibly effective do not disturb kit. So tip number 10 is to moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Tip number 11 is for all my fellow tech addicts out there. Charge your devices before you go and bring a power bank. Tip number 12 is to organize your carry-on for easy access. Tip 13, bring sanitizing wipes and do a quick cleanup of your space. Tip number 14, as soon as you get on the plane, adjust to your destination's time zone. But tip number 15 is to avoid or at least limit caffeine and alcohol. Tip number 16, wear compression socks. Tip number 17 is to practice good posture. Number 18, always, always, always bring a pen. So tip 19 is to download your airline's app before you fly. Tip number 20 is a super simple way to feel instantly refreshed. Pack a travel-sized toothbrush and toothpaste. Here's a specific item for tip 21. Bring a small blanket or a large scarf. We've made it to our final tip, number 22. And honestly, it might be the most important one of all. Stay positive and be patient. And there you have it. 22 tips to make your next long-haul flight in economy not just bearable, but actually comfortable. You're officially a long flight survival expert. If you found these helpful, hit that subscribe button. More travel advice coming your way. Thank you so much for watching. Better flights equal better trips, and you deserve the best. Before you go, check out other videos right over here. Bye, everybody.